Hello and good morning. How are you doing today?
Good morning.
Man, I'll tell you what, you guys are really onto something fantastic with this Super Bowl live on Nickelodeon. I don't want to step behind the curtain to look at the Wizard of Oz, but
I don't know, Arrow. no, there's a whole amazing team that they put together that thankfully has to figure that all out. With augmented reality and superimpose this and mocap that, and all the cast and I have to do is play and have fun. So I'm grateful.
Wow, so is this 100% improv then? Because I mean, if you're going to be explaining the game, you've got to play it as it's happening.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
So yeah, it's improv. Thankfully, like Bill and Tom, Patrick and SpongeBob will be in the booth with my daughter just sneezed. I've got 2 kids homesick from school. Sorry. So thankfully they'll be in the booth and they'll have people and I'll have people like probably helping me along the way and yelling terminology out in my ear. I don't know.
Oh my God, Carolyn, because I've been one of those arena announcers where they do that. They have like an IFB on and they tell me what's going on, and then I have to make the announcement, and it's like, oh my God, I have no idea. I'm watching the same game, but what you just told me in my IFB is not what I just saw.
Well, exactly, Arrow, and then that's going to be me, and I have to put it into my Sandy E's. So it's going to be interesting for everybody.
Because, I mean, usually when you put a SpongeBob series together, I mean, you guys are never in the room at the same time, are you? You usually go in there and just drop your tracks?
No, we are completely different. We record like a play.
Really?
All these 25 years, we have been in the room together. We sit in the room together, and that way the improv, that's personally where I think the magic happens, because if somebody throws out something that's funny, you can reply and pick it up on the other side. If you're recording by yourself, you don't have that kind of magic.
Wow. That inspires me, because I believe in being live like that, because, eye-to-eye contact says everything.
I agree. And you know what's crazy? It was the first series I had ever worked on where the creator, Steve Hillenburg, actually sat in the booth with us. Wow. I don't know if your listeners usually you're in a recording studio and then there's a big piece of glass and then all the important people sit on the other side, like
right?
The director and the engineer and everybody. But he was always in the booth with us. He would set up a little table with his script with a microphone and sit, and it was amazing.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous of you, because 99% of the time when I go into the booth, I've got people in my headphones I can't even see, but they're telling me what to do.
Right, and it made a huge difference. When everybody asks like why our show has lasted as long as it has, there's so many of those magical moments and reasons. The simplicity of him sitting in there, the simplicity of all of us being together, those kinds of things. Well, obviously our writers and our animators and our artists, but it's the team. It's the team, I think, that made it so special.
For Super Bowl Live on Nickelodeon, I mean, do you have to go back and look at every player's name and try to get it down like a regular play-by-play announcer? I mean, because this is going to be fun to watch.
Oh, Erica, oh goodness, no. Sandy's a squirrel, for goodness sakes. I mean, she's from Texas, so, she's a big fan. But I don't think she knows everybody and everything.
So now, is AI technology involved in any of this? Because, I mean, how do you do the animated characters?
Well, we're going to be in what's called a mocap suit, which is motion capture. So we're going to be in those really good-looking green unitards that have sensors and cameras all over them. And when we move, our characters will move on screen in time with us.
Oh, Carolyn, you've got to post some pictures afterwards with this, because I want to see, what the set looked like. And now I'm really super jealous, because I like that kind of technology.
Well, I've always wanted to do it, and I can't believe that the first time I'm going to do it, it's going to be at the Super Bowl. I would have liked a little lead-up, maybe.
Isn't that kind of weird how Patrick Mahomes has had to put in all these years to become a quarterback for Kansas City, and it takes you just one time to get to the Super Bowl?
Hey, but we're both from Texas.
What is it about the people in Texas? Because there really are a lot of talented people that come out of that gigantic state.
You know what what's funny? I don't know. I feel like, because I grew up in Ohio, and I feel like a lot of people came out of Ohio, too.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the good middle-of-the-country work ethic. Personally, no offense to either coast, because everybody works hard, but, I mean, there's something about that wholesome Midwest, work hard thing, I think, and I think that's Texas.
Wow. Well, congratulations on Super Bowl Live on Nickelodeon on Super Bowl Sunday, your debut in the Super Bowl.
I can't wait. Everybody, you have to tune in and see the chaos and the fun and sit with your whole family and enjoy.
And learn something about the game, because that's what you guys are going to be doing.
Yeah, I'm going to be learning too. We'll all learn together.
Well, you be brilliant today, okay?
Thank you so much. So great talking to you this morning.